Hello students, welcome back to our science class. So in this video we are going to continue with our second lesson, that is life of animals. So in life of animals we have completed group behavior in animals, group behavior in bees, nesting behavior in birds. Now we are going to learn about group behavior in elephants. Okay, elephants group is called herd or parade. Okay, so the group of elephants are known as herd or parade. So for each group there is a female head. So in each group of elephant there will be a female elephant. So this female elephant is the head of that group. Okay, so which leads the group towards the availability of food, water and safety. So this female elephant will make the group of the elephants to move towards the availability of food, water and safety. Okay, so the leader fights for their group. All animals in a group obey the command of their leader. So older animals teach manners and life skills to young ones. So the leader will be fighting for their group and all animals in a group will obey the leader's commandment. Okay, all the animals will obey and they will follow only the leader of that group. Okay, so older animals teach manners and life skills to young ones. So our grandparents will teach us manners, right? Good habits, right? Like that in elephants group, older elephants will teach manners and life skills to young ones. You can see the picture of group of animals, that is known as herd or parade. Okay, once again I am repeating this. Group of animals, group of elephants are known as herd or parade. So for each group there will be a female head. So female will be the head of the group and this female will lead the group members to move forward for the availability of food, water and safety. So where does the water is available or where does the food is available and where the place is safety, the female elephant will make the other elephant to move towards the place. Okay, so the leader fights for their group. So the leader elephant will fight for their group and all animals in group will obey the leader. Okay, except the leader, all the animals will obey the leader's commandment. Okay, so older animals will teach manners and life skills to young ones. What this older elephant will do? This older elephant will teach the good manners and life skills, the elephant's life skills to their young ones. Okay, and here we have animals and their group names. Can we learn? Yes. So lion, what is the group name for lion? Pride. So we have learned before, right? The lion is pride. Wolf, pack. We can call a pack of wolf, a pride of lion. Okay, and fish is, the group name of fish is school, and the group name of sheep is flock, and the group name of ant is colony, and the group name of owl is parliament. Okay, once again I am repeating. The group name of lion is pride, the group name of wolf is pack, the group name of fish school, and the group name of sheep flock, ant colony, owl and all is parliament. Okay. Okay, we'll move to the next page, page number 80. So here we have advantages of group behavior in animals. Okay, so group behavior, procuring food. So this is a type of behavior under group. So example for this procuring food is hunting and sharing in tigers. So if the tiger hunt and share, it is called as procuring food. Taking care of young ones. So female elephant take care of its calf. Okay, what does the female elephant will do? It will take care of its calf. This is known as taking care of young ones. So this is the advantage of female elephant for the group behavior. So if the female elephant is in group, it is easy for them to take care of their young ones. Okay, so protection from predators. So wild beast makes sounds to alert their group. So this wild beast will be in group always. So if there is any predators come, what this wild beast will do? It will give a sound to alert the group. So this is the biggest advantage for them. Okay. Next, division of labor. So we learned before, right? The honeybees collect nectar, build comb and clean hive, etc. So this worker bee, so it will form a group and it will work for the hive, right? So this is also group behavior of the honeybees. So energy conservation. So birds fly in V shape to reduce wind resistance. So why does birds fly in V shape? To reduce wind resistance, or the reduction of wind resistance. This birds will fly in V shape, and this is energy conservation. So group behavior of these birds may conserve the energy. Okay. Sea otters hold hands while they are sleeping, so they do not drift apart. So this sea otters, what they will do? They will hold their hands while sleeping, so that they will be in group and they won't be afraid of anything. For that reason, the sea otters will hold their hands while sleeping. Okay. Next, adaptations in animals. Okay. So adaptations is the most essential factors of all living beings. So adaptation is very important for all living beings. So adaptation means we have to adapt to the environment, or else we have to adapt to the habitat. Okay. So here the animals, how the animals are adapting themselves to their lifestyle. Okay. So the change in an animal's behavior to adjust with its habitat is called adaptation. So what is habitat? The place where it lives. Okay. So the change in an animal's behavior to adjust with its habitat is called adaptation. So changing their behavior for their habitat, or they will be adjusting everywhere. This is called adaptation. Okay. So if an organism fails to adapt to the particular environment, its survival is difficult. So why does animals need to adapt? Yes, they need to survive in the environment, or they need to survive in the nature, right? So for that reason, the animals need to adapt towards it. So if an animal fails to adapt to the particular environment, then its survival is very difficult for them. Okay. So all animals have special body parts to live in a particular place at a particular time. So all the animals are created with special features, right? So all animals have special body parts to live in a particular place at a particular time. For example, camel cannot live in forest, right? So camel, where does camel live? Camel will live in desert. So the body parts of the camel has been adapted to the desert. Okay. So for example, giraffes have developed very long necks because of their environmental demands. So you can see, no? So giraffe has long neck. Why? To adapt to the environment, this giraffe has long neck. Okay. So giraffes have developed very long necks because of their environmental demands. Okay. Next one, page number 81. Some more examples of adaptations are given below. So tiger, you can see the first picture is tiger, right? So tigers and zebras have lines so they can hide themselves. So which animal have lines throughout their body? Tigers and zebras. Why do they have lines? So that they can hide themselves. So if any enemies attack them, what they will do? They will hide themselves in the bushes. So they will have their body parts will be fully lined, right? So that they can hide themselves. Okay. So this is also one type of adaptation. Next one. Camels have broad feet to walk in the desert. So it is very hard to walk in desert. So for us it is very hard to walk in desert. But for camel it is very easy. Why? Because camels have broad feet. So by using this broad feet, the camel can walk in the desert very easily. Next. How do fishes breathe? Fishes are the living beings, right? So how do fishes breathe? Yes, by using their gills. So fish have gills to breathe in the water and fins to swim. So how do the fishes swim? By using their fins. And how do fishes breathe? By using their gills. So this is also an adaptation. Next, elephants have long and large trunk to get their food in the forest. Elephants will have long and large trunk, right? Why? So if they have large and long trunk, it will be easy for them to collect the food in the forests. Okay, this is also an adaptation. So there are three basic types of adaptation seen in animal. There are structural adaptation, physiological adaptation and behavioral adaptation. What are the three adaptations? Structural adaptations, physiological adaptations, behavioral adaptations. Okay. So what is structural adaptations? Changes in the physical features of the animals are called structural adaptations. What is structural adaptation? The changes which happens in the exterior of the body or physical features of the body. So this is called structural adaptation. Okay, for example, polar bears living in cold climate have physical adaptations such as thick fur and short ears to reduce heat loss. Okay, so these polar bears will live in cool climate only, right? So why they will have a thick fur on it, right? Their body will covered with thick fur, and polar bears have short ears. Why? To reduce heat loss. Okay, so the external appearances has been adapted, right? The physical features of the animal has been adapted. Okay, this is called structural adaptations. And second one, physiological adaptations. So changes in the functions of the animal's body are called physiological adaptation. For example, dog shivers to generate more heat when it is cold and pants when it is hot. So changes in the functions of the animal's body. So in the animal's body, if there any changes occurs, so this type of adaptations are known as physiological adaptations. For example, dog shivers to generate more heat. So if the dog wanted to generate more heat, it will shiver when it is cold and pants when it is hot. So shiver when it is cold to generate heat and pants when it is hot. Okay. So next is behavioral adaptations. Changes in the activities of the animals or behavioral adaptation. So if there are any changes in the activities of any animal, so this type of adaptations are known as behavioral adaptations. For example, birds migrate to avoid adverse conditions. What is migrate? Moving from one place to another place. Okay, so you can see birds will come from another place to our place, and our birds will go to another place from our place. So this type of process is known as migration. Okay, so birds migrate to avoid adverse conditions. So if the climate is very hot, the birds will go to the cold climate, cold regions. Okay, so like this they will change their place. Okay, this is called behavioral adaptations. Okay, so remaining things we will be learning in the next class. We are having one more topic, structure of insects. We will be learning this topic in the next class. Thank you, students.